You guys, we have a very, very serious announcement. I'm
serious?
pregnant.
Yeah, right.
I have a boyfriend. Oh, that's even a bigger joke. So, no, we have a live show. Yay!
Live show, Horrible Decisions, coming to you live.
Yeah, we are coming to New York. Well, I guess just, taking the train there. And so, yeah, it is going to be brought to you by Cast Sound Lab, our studio right here in Brooklyn, New York, where we're recording from today. It's going to be me, Mandii, some of your favorite guests that were on the show might be there. Not going to tell you who.
It's going to be super exciting, guys. You can check the details out in the description of this episode, and we will also be posting the link where you can purchase tickets on our personal Instagrams as well as the Horrible Decisions Instagram. That's at horrible_decisions for details.
So if you have somebody that you want to bring with you, whether it be your homegirl, because y'all need to learn how to suck dick together, I think we should do a banana-like thing.
Maybe.
That just came to me.
That would be awesome.
We should have a dick suck. No, my mom might come.
Your mom is going to be there, and she knows you suck dick. So I think that would be awesome, and I'm excited to see all of you guys.
I could do a good hand job one. Everybody says I could do really good hand work. I'm serious, we could. But we want it to be really interactive. Maybe one of you guys, we could do a dick sucking contest. But we have a raffle. Mandy's not really for this, but it's a threesome raffle where you can win a date with us. We don't know what might end up happening, but we will buy you drinks.
Again, the details will be in the description of this episode as well as our social media. So hope to see you guys there.
I don't see no haters cause I'm focused on me. Just got paid today and I'ma blow it on me. Easy season, baby, that Da Vinci on me. Finna go away, I ain't stopping, that's on me. Boy, I send a Uber for your bitch. Call up all her friends, book that B&B. Send them to the crib, they already know about me. I'ma throw this money while you throw it on me. Look, what you call listen to me featuring me. Take the feature budget, spend it on JC. I write my lyrics, I sing these hooks. All I didn't do was make the beat. Blue collar music, this is my influence. So all the checks need my approving. These fans starting to go crazy now.
If you guys like the song that we played in the beginning of today's episode, it is brought to you by our guest today. Today on the show we have Marcus Black.
But then again, here
he's not here yet. But our guest today is Marcus Black from Love&HipHop, and so we have just a ton of questions to bring on. I know. So Weezy
I'm just gonna be
pissed that apparently all of our Black guests don't know how to be on time.
Bro, I'm a nigga too. I know that we do nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? But I fall asleep after I eat or whatever. I understand. But what I'm saying is, this motherfucker is late as fuck.
Always.
Anyway.
So you were referring to niggitis. I would take that, but, let's just, fuck it.
My black ass mom would be like, you are just so ridiculous. I don't know where you get this from. You, hoe!
So I guess before we bring in our guests, we're going to update you on what the fuck has been going on kind of with our lives and our mindset. So do you want to go first about the fire escape?
Our mindset?
Fire escape brigades?
So, I don't know if you guys have been seeing my Insta. Oh, okay. My Insta Snap stories, but I live in LES and it's fucking wild all the time. So 2 or 3 nights ago, I am sleeping and my apartment is, a foot long. So the bed is right by the window and someone is banging on my window. It's 4 a.m. I mean, I jump up like fucking cold sweats. I can't breathe. I'm freaking out. So immediately lock myself in the bathroom because it's the closest thing that's to the door. So I'm in the bathroom and I'm sitting there. I'm fucking literally taking a shit and freaking out because my fucking adrenaline got me shitting. It's like when I used to do Molly and I'm just sitting on the toilet. I'm like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. I'm trying to text the niggas that's awake. I don't know what to do.
You just watch way too much SVU.
Well, I did go to sleep to forensic files, but that's not the point. So anyway, but that shit is scary. It's right by my face. So go back to sleep. I'm like, whatever. I've got the butcher knife right here. I'm good. Wake up and then
she was literally sleeping with a knife.
Bro, I had no shame. I don't give a fuck. So woke up to the same shit. They're going up and down the fire escape. So what do? I call the police because they got to come get these niggas. I get on the phone. I'm trying to calm down. I'm like, look, I'm just really scared right now. I tell them the street I live on. I was like, I need you to come out. Like somebody's banging on my window. They're trying to fucking rob me and murder me. I'm terrified. I'm a single woman. I'm white. So I figured,
and their response to that,
ma'am, is something happening? I said, what's happening is Someone is coming up to my fucking window. I don't wear no goddamn clothes, titties out. They're brand new, 5 years old, but that's still new to me. You know what I mean? And he just getting all his looks in and like literally almost pushing in the AC, bro. And I'm terrified. So anyway, she's like, oh, calm down. But, you know, I mean, but what happened? Did something happen that you need us to come out there for? Can you call us when something happens? And I said, can a dead bitch pick up the phone?
If I'm dead, I can't call it. No, you're right.
I was so upset.
She's
like, man, just give us a call if anything occurs, anything else. What else do you want me to say? This is the same thing that happened when my landlord told me that they only exterminate on the first of the month. I'm just going to I'm just aggravated with Lower East Side right now. I love the neighborhood, but this is what happened. I had a cockroach call that nigga. He's like, oh, it's the 17th. We only come out on the 1st. I said, well, what if it's an emergency? He goes, well, how many cockroaches were there? I said, 75. There were 75. You're going to come out now? Fuck. Like, what needs to happen for it to be an emergency?
One roach is not cause for an exterminator,
Bitch.
apparently, in New York City.
Well, I ain't never seen one.
Well, my friend had a rat in her house, and they said exterminator.
Stop. Jesus and Meryl were talking about how, you know, you got to, like...
you got to deal with it, bro. It's New York City. You're going to deal with roaches, and you're going to deal with rats. And if they're in your house, set a trap. That's what her... super
Who's
said.
not finna buy a trap?
Her super said buy a trap.
Bitch, I go to the trap for 5 minutes and I'm out. I don't set them up in my house. I don't know what that is. I listen to the music and I go there for other shit. I'm not putting one in my house.
That's the only trap you know of.
Well, anyway, so I still hear him going up and down, blah, 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 blah. Now I'm terrified, and you know there's that neighbor that wants to fuck me, so I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to get this nigga some pussy just to be alive. So I didn't know what to do. But anyway, the police ended up coming. And look, I think it was someone that lives there, or maybe like an Airbnb, because the fire escape was, no one ever pulled it down. They checked the cameras from across. No one ever pulled it down. So they must be living there and fucking with people. So anyway, I bought a bat. It's totally fine. My homeboy Eric taught me how to make like a flame thing with like hairspray and a lighter.
Oh my God.
So they just gonna be like, we not fucking with that hoe. She crazy. I slept like a baby last night with that shit hoe. I was like, I had Tresemme and a lighter and my weed. It was great. Anyway, so I'm safe.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're safe and you're here, because apparently one of our followers were like, what would the horrible decision listeners do without
bitch,
you?
That's
what they said. She's literally sitting here ranting on Instagram, and one of our listeners were like,
R.I.P. Weezy, we'll miss you. Pussy hole, what? And then, hold on, no, but bitch, you got the nerve. Before I get here, I said, Mandii, I might be like 10 minutes late, because I need to get this window fixed. They're going to like secure it, lock it down.
For it.
And she was like, well, okay. I mean, I don't understand why you couldn't have. I said, bitch, this is a priority. She's like, I understand what you're saying, but you're going to be late. Now you're going to be late. Well, bitch, either I'm going to be late and alive or early and dead for the next one. God,
she wasn't trying to let me hear.
No one gives a fuck.
At all.
Like, I think I told Loverboy, and I was like, you know, oh my goodness, and he's like, were you naked? Nigga, what does it matter?
He don't want to know that another nigga out here seeing your ass naked. That's what it is.
Dog, I was so scared.
Well,
I'm scared to tell my mom.
Well, speaking of naked, I'd like to go on a rant real quick. I went on this on my Instagram Live, and we've talked about this in detail before previously on the show, and you were against me sending them. So I'm
not against you sending nudes. You know what I mean. I'm against you sending nudes before you meet someone.
Gotcha.
And 3 dates in. 3 days in.
Regardless.
Okay, whatever. I'm not going to be
Irregardless. I have boycotted nudes to the extent where I no longer take them. I no longer video them. I no longer do anything.
They're fun.
So I feel like I'm
all
talking
niggas?
all of them. All of them. I'm like, nigga, you better go in the details.
Why they spread them around?
If you have an iPhone, go in the details and look at the shit I sent you about 6 months ago. That's all you have to look at.
Recycle nudes. What do you mean? You don't need to make new material.
No, I get it.
You didn't get any new tattoos.
I get it.
Your hair is the same.
All of
bitch,
that.
send the same. You got the same pussy.
This is my problem.
Okay.
I now feel like I have relationships with inmates. They are not booking flights. I am not seeing them. They live all over the fucking world, and I feel like I'm just providing jack-off material with nothing in return. And I don't understand why these guys also not only want nudes, bro, they want a fucking production. So listen to this. Look, glasses are going on.
I just want to. I wish I had
ladies, if you feel me. No, bro. Listen.
Told you.
I know. I'm just saying. So listen. When these niggas want a nude, they get a nude. Okay. This is when I was sending nudes. Then, if it was the pussy, they wanted to see the titties. If it was the titties, they wanted to see the ass. If it was the ass, they wanted to see the pussy. Now it's a production. If it was 10 seconds, I needed longer. Bro, and I was not...
And full court pussy.
Listen, no fucking shit, okay? A full quart of it. Because, bitch, I was like... pulling the, the juices.
Dude, I have some
like, all of
recycled shit that I take for, because see, Loverboy, he's seen them all, right? And we got to keep doing this because long distance.
Bro.
So what I do when my period comes on, I got pre-pussy shit that I made. And he'd be like, send it to me. He'd be like, damn, you never get one, huh? I'd be like, no, I'm still just...
My point. They are no longer getting any of those. No recycled, no... Y'all better loop the old shit.
I just want to say the date. It is September.
You don't believe me?
No, I don't. Absolutely not.
I swear to God.
You also said you were going to be abstinent.
And I was. I am. I still am.
So you ain't get no dick.
I mean, I've had one dick in the past 2.5 months.
You're not abstinent.
It was just one dick. Me getting one dick in 2.5 months.
You're me so much right now. Oh my God.
Listen,
you're not abstinent.
Listen, so
I have been abstinent. I fucked one guy.
So what had happened was
he
came to town.
Do you think if a drug addict said, you know what, I shot up yesterday, but it's just the first time this year.
Fuck you.
Just a little crack. You know what I mean? It's not like it was bad. Just a little bit of crack. Just a little crack-a-lack. And next thing you know...
Well, yeah, it's not like we had anal sex. We didn't do the whole shebang, but he was in town, and... Bitch, if I showed you his picture, there is like fucking him.
So you had a dick in your pussy. That went on.
I did have dick.
Very abstinent. Wow. Okay.
So, guys, as of now, I am no longer doing the nude situation.
And it is 9:20.
Yeah, it is.
The date, September 20th. The time is 7:34. I'm going to give it...
Till what? Till I make a nude? What
are you gonna be? Are you gonna be honest though? Like I was honest about.
What were you honest about? Are you?
You thought I was gonna fuck. You know who? And because he moved to New York and I didn't. And I said I'm never gonna give him no pussy while he's married. And did you actually buy me dinner?
Yeah, I did.
All right.
The dinner that we talked about this show.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna bet you this. I'm gonna pay for 2 episodes. Me and Mandii switch on and off. If you don't send nudes by 11/20, it's 2 months.
You're giving me 2 months not to send nudes?
Yeah.
But what if I start dating somebody between that time?
You sent nudes, ho?
I feel like I'm setting that's setting me up for failure.
Wait, what's dating? Unless you got a boyfriend.
Lawyer Bay.
Is he your nigga?
He about to be, hopefully.
Okay, well, let's see.
We gonna see.
All right, I'll give you that. Then it's canceled. Then I ain't got to pay for shit. Deal is washed. All right, I like that. 11/20, because that pussy's going out. And I would love to just get in contact with a few of your niggas.
Oh, my God.
I'm doing a phone check. I'm doing a phone sweep. I'm doing a pussy sweep real quick.
Are we still going to have a guy on the show that you fucked? We've been waiting for that.
We could.
Okay, that would be interesting.
Actually, my dom, I've been talking back.
Oh, look. She got quiet because I said Lawyer Bay.
Loverboy only listens when he's like, did you talk about me on this one? So I'll just tell him I didn't. Yeah, I've been talking to him.
So you've been talking back to an old guy and...
Listen, I saw him the other day and he was all 6'7" of that British glory. And
British glory, Jesus Christ.
Passed him in the street and he's like, have you been? I was like, I'm doing great. But he's like, yes, I have a podcast, congrats. And then the next thing out of his mouth was, have you been a good little whore? And I was like, no. I think I need to be punished. So... I don't know. You know what? We had a discussion with James. I'm not sure which episode will air first, but you guys are right. I'm not fucking any other dudes, and I let him fuck other girls. So I think it's my time to
go out and fuck. Well, speaking of, I guess this will get us into.
I'm not doing an open relationship, right?
Clearly, I don't think you know how that really works.
Because I'm an emo hoe.
You have your own relationship. It's not open. It's not swinging. We don't know what your relationship is.
Bitch, I don't even know.
It's a situationship.
Go fuck yourself.
Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get into our kink of the week this week. And this word, some of you guys may have heard, but may not know what it means. So we're going to talk about it. And we got a little story. So this week's kink of the week is cuckold. Cuckold, the definition is a sexual inadequate husband who accepts his wife's pussy is her sole property and she alone decides which men she will fuck, even if it means denying her husband. His only access to her pussy is to clean of the ejaculate of males.
That's not true with cuckolding, I think. But now
maybe not that last part, but having another man.
Now I used to like watching cuckolding videos just because of the dominance in the woman and the power the woman gets by it. I don't really like it because black men are very fetishized in cuckolding lately. You find black men fucking white dudes' wives, and I just hate it. They always got to make it this big black nigga thing. and I just don't like it.
But
there is some where I've seen the dudes eat the cum out the bitch.
Pussy. Yeah.
Right. Now, I don't think cuckolding always has to be this thing that's gay.
Well, no, it's crazy because a lot of the cuckolding that I watch, especially on Pornhub, which is clearly my go-to, if it's the black guy and the white guy, a lot of it is watching, but the girl will force sometimes
him to suck his dick. My cuckolding wasn't like that. Even though I feel like he would have let it go that far, it was with Restaurant Guy. And he wanted to watch me fuck another dude. And so I did, but it was on video. And then I came to his house and had him lick up the condom taste.
But
I'm so ashamed. I haven't said that story in so long. We only said that on the 6 episodes. I feel like, niggas forgot that shit. And I'm just moved on from my whole
Now, would
phase.
that be cuckolding considering he actually wasn't present?
Well, that was like my mini cuckolding thing. But I got cuckolded myself. And that was intense. I was seeing somebody... sorry, it's like kind of weird. So at the time, he was having this like very dominant role, and I loved it. And I like watching anyway. So he knew a girl, and he goes, "Why don't we invite her over, and I'll fuck her, and you watch." And I was like, "Okay, well, like how like."
So this is like almost reverse cuckolding.
Yeah, but you can find female cuckolding videos. Not a lot. It's not very popular, but I super enjoyed it. They both told me I couldn't touch myself while I was watching. There was one point where they were talking a little too much shit to me, and I started getting aggravated. So right when that happened, I was like,
"You're so emotional. I couldn't imagine being in the fucking bedroom with you." Jesus.
So anyway,
Christ.
the cuckolding, the reason I said it got a little wild was because he wanted me to taste her off of him. That was hot.
Oh.
Yeah. So he was like, "Oh, come taste it, blah, blah, blah." That was sexy. Actually, when I was dating my dom and it was like that.
It's funny because
they would make me the submissive girl.
It's funny because I don't always want to bring race into this, but when it comes to I think black men with the masculinity we haven't really discussed, but I feel like them seeing another man pleasing their wife is something completely different than what we normally see in porn with the white man being pleased by the black dick.
Right.
I think it's fetishized.
Toxic masculinity is a big thing in the black community because we have no other choice. Like, I mean, maybe white men can feel like they don't have to have that guard up all the time, but our community does. So I think it's completely understandable. I mean, it does start to trickle down into other issues that maybe me and you have where we can't do fingers in the ass or whatever because they're too nervous about it. But, here's our guest.
No, this isn't even our guest.
Oh, fuck.
Look, Mark is still late, y'all. Where he at?
You know what? It's
2 minutes? 1,000%?
Let's see.
Do you want to say hi to our listeners?
He said 8 minutes, 4 minutes ago.
Okay, so
that ain't 2 minutes then.
I want y'all to meet Vane though, because so can I introduce you as a?
Did you guys fuck?
As what?
No, we have not fucked. Talk on the mic. Say hi to everyone.
Why he made a face like you guys are close to fuck? Did you ever pussy on your phone?
What?
I've never sent you my pussy, right? No, I had to double check.
Send me an unsolicited pussy.
That's what I'm saying. I had to double check.
Bitch, you weren't sure.
I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember.
How do you guys know each other?
Oh God, years from what? Twitter? Like my blog days. So can I share how I know? Like,
maybe my guess.
So
this is getting good.
No, it actually is. Can I mention that?
I don't watch Love&HipHop, so we don't have to have that nigga on.
This isn't really Love&Hip.
I'm not on Love&Hip.
I know, but I'm saying our guest is. I don't watch it, so fuck it.
So everyone who knows me knows that I had a sports blog.
Yeah.
And I don't play sports anymore.
He doesn't play. Well, he wasn't even on there for sports at all.
You look like you played baseball.
I did. That's what I thought.
Are you serious?
You really?
I played college baseball.
That doesn't count. That's not professional.
We're so shady.
Move the mic towards your mouth. So I actually did a story on him because the first time of me.
Story on me?
I did. Can I share about that story? Yeah, he's like, well, I want to share it anyways.
What's your name?
Vane.
And what can they follow? Well, I did. It doesn't matter.
These hoes gonna want to look you up because we always believe.
I'm Vane Stars on Twitter.
Vane Stars on Twitter.
Money earning on Instagram.
So if you guys have
what
not
sport
heard,
did you play?
Well, no, it has nothing to do with sports. It's even better than that. So if you guys haven't heard his name before, I first actually saw him because I saw his dick. It's all over the internet.
Can we see it now?
You want to see
That's
it?
not the first time you see. Like,
Well, that's the first time I got to see your
nudes
dick.
were involved. That's why you both looked confused. Okay, let's get to the story. I'm sorry.
So he actually had a sex tape, not officially
I
leaked.
have a sex tape.
Who'd you fuck?
Close. Do you want to share?
Nah, I don't.
Oh, I can say? So this is Drea's ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
And so I guess, I don't know, were you kind of...
Drea had a sex tape?
Yes.
Do I just not give a fuck about anything?
And his dick is just like super big. Like in the screenshots, it's super big. And so I was just... You never sent me a dick pic though,
How
did
many
you?
years ago was that?
How many years ago was that? 4, 5?
It was 2000. It was like 2014.
Did we get to see her, Nate?
Yeah.
Oh,
her pussy's all out too.
That's
It's pretty
great.
great. So now what are you doing?
You haven't made it unless somebody puts a sex tape.
I mean, I think that's... I thought he was kind of famous then. I was like, shit.
I don't want to be famous. I don't want no sex tapes. Cool.
I don't either. Like, I want this podcast to go, but not enough to where, like, my asshole playing videos come out.
You got videos?
Oh, she has videos and shares them, so I don't know
I'm
if she's
in, like,
gonna...
a long distance thing right now, so, like, yeah, like, we're practicing anal because I've never done it. Well, now I have, but... I mean, I'm just like, I'd be like showing like, oh my God, I'm going to stretch my ass for you, boo. And I'm just waiting for that
So
nigga
our
to get
last
mad.
guest we had was, well, one of our guests was Lethal Lips. And she's like, yes, girl, this is the butt plug that I put in my ass to
It's
get ready
sparkly
for
and
it.
cute and I'm proud
She
of it.
brought
Huh?
it with her up here?
She has the video in her phone.
I mean, it's not inside of me today, but the video is there. Yeah. Anyway, that's interesting.
Yeah, so that was kind of...
How did you not know she didn't? I mean, I guess everybody was making a blog about you. So how would you know about you specifically?
What, were you on a lot of blogs when that happened? Or it got viral.
Was your face in it?
Was it in there?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how people knew it was you?
I mean...
Y'all were openly dating at the time, right, though? Like, I know she had you
from-
on her Instagram and vice versa.
Yeah.
Did someone take it from you? Like, how did it leak?
I actually don't know. Like, you know, I don't know. I was in my own little situation, so I wasn't...
It wasn't revenge porn or anything like that.
What's my
I
situation
actually,
mean?
like,
You had a girl.
Nah, I was actually going through a whole nother type of situation. So it's like I didn't want any of that type of stuff, you know. And it's like I actually stopped it for even going even further. Like
how?
Because screenshots
It was
one
screenshots.
thing, but like you know, like when people were contacting me for the actual footage, you know, like I was like, no. And if y'all try to do anything with anything, like I'm not okay in anything, you know.
Now, how? Because like that makes me really curious. Because people's sex tapes leak and stuff like that. Like you're telling people no, but like they leak anyway. Like how do you?
Well, the people that are contacting me are actually like TMZs, and
right.
like that. So it's like they're not going to do that if you don't want, you know. They're not going to put nothing out that
if you
people
tell them
don't
no.
sign off. Yeah.
Really?
People that
But wait, that can't be right.
people don't realize this, that if their stuff is on TMZ, they're allowing it to be.
No way.
Well, they say that with Kim's tape, it got leaked, but then they decided we capitalized.
Okay.
She made profits off of
sure.
Vivid or whoever.
Yeah, Vivid bought it for like what?
I mean, your pussy already out there. I guess you like
when you're dealing with like TMZ and stuff like that, like one of the parties have to sign.
I mean, they're huge. Well, Harvey's a fucking lawyer, right?
Yeah, they're
So they ain't dumb.
they're very meticulous because like we had a conversation and they were like, you know, it wasn't going.
So are you and her still friends? Did it cause any rift between you two when that happened?
No, we already weren't friends by that time. Like,
Does she think you did it to her?
She, from what like we still have like mutual, like of course we saw like a lot of the same friends.
A lot of the same friends, right?
Like you know, her friends. She didn't actually, from what I understand, didn't know. She thought her stuff got hacked, and then it became
because you know somebody's character, you're not gonna think they did it to you,
she
right?
Thought, I mean,
and if you got something to lose,
well, yeah. I mean, she at that time, you know, she had a new relationship and all that stuff, so she was, you know, she was whoever was to blame. She was going through any avenue. It went from I think my stuff is hacked. Oh, how could he do this? And I'm like, you know, I don't want to sex date with you.
It's so crazy to hear that side, especially with the leaking.
What do you think would be your price of like letting a sex tape leak?
I got a price, but
you have what is your price?
But it just was
so for that sex tape, especially because she is who she is. Like, what would be the price you would want to have it okay to sell? And then I'm gonna ask you.
It wasn't good enough. That's not like
Oh, it wasn't a good sex tape. So you wanted to recreate it. If
it wasn't like. You know, out of all the sex we've had, it was not one of the
best performances.
It was just a random.
Oh, so you wanted to put like a Mimi Faust and make your own shit
and have the whole.
I'm just saying it wasn't the greatest angles. Like it was like she had set up her laptop,
and
it was just it was some regular shit. Like it wasn't like a performance thing. It was
like
some real.
I hope I never. I mean, I probably won't. But I just hope I'm never famous.
If you were to have a sex tape leak, what would be the price that you would want to like it's okay?
I'm going to say this, but I want you to understand where this comes from.
Okay.
All right, working in corporate America, I understand that I cannot receive another job. So I would need to get paid 10-year salary before people forget about it. So it would be $1 million.
Okay.
What would yours be?
If I were to have a sex tape, I think because I'm really good with investments and shit, I feel like I could capitalize off of anything, even with a small amount.
I believe
like,
my company would fire me for that.
Right. So 10 years, 100, like $1 million.
Yeah.
Nothing under $1 million.
And that's the thing. It's like, I feel like people listen to this and be like, but you're nobody. Like, I get it, but like, that really is my minimum.
Oh, but that's my thing.
However, we also said we would take 25 grand to get shit on. But
my sex tape, I'm sure, would have somebody in it. So
you're a hoe, dog.
I am a hoe, but that's fine. But it's also
not only, I mean that from a place of love, not whorephobia.
But what's funny is I do have a lot of stuff that I have done with the book, with the blog. I also like have shot pilots for reality TV. So it's also been to where I haven't really recorded even having sex with anyone unless they also had something to lose as well. So I haven't made too many videos with people who I feel like have a one-up on me or like aren't as poppin'.
Wait. Let's just take it back for a second. Let's just assume basketball player. You think they have less to lose than you?
No, but that's what I'm saying. I want someone to feel like they have something to lose, so they wouldn't want it leaked either. So if I have recorded with somebody,
what's your price, ho? Stop trying to make
$1 million, bitch. You way behind, ho. I done said $1 million, bitch. I'll take $1 million on that hoe and invest that shit real quick.
All right, now what if someone just offers you a quick $250 cash, no tax taken out? Pussy got to be out there with your tattoos. You taking it or not? But no face.
But my tattoos tell me.
Oh, bruh.
I'm not fucking having a sex tape for $250, bro.
Yes, you are.
No, I need a little bit more than that. Oh, guys,
you're
our
so
guest
cute.
is here.
I didn't know what you looked like. Yeah.
Our guest is here. All CP time, an hour and 50 minutes late.
No, this is New York City time.
No. Oh, we're doing hugs. We're doing hugs.
They're going to wonder what's going on.
Right, we're doing hugs in here. And so this is your mic. I guess we'll go ahead and introduce our guest.
You know, all I know about you is that you were dating two bitches, but I get it now.
He has to be in LA. Is this what y'all do in LA? Dap everyone up when you enter a room? Like, this is real hospitable of you.
I think that's real Southern, though.
So, is it Southern? Are you from the South? Where are you from?
I'm
Chicago. I looked up his bio.
Yeah.
I Wikipedia'd your ass. Okay, so guys, we have Marcus Black in the studio from Love&HipHop Hollywood. I guess, do you want to... We actually played your song in the beginning of this episode.
I missed it.
You missed... Nigga, you don't miss about...
You missed a goddamn lot.
It said better late than
we were
never,
talking
though,
about my asshole.
We done talked about sex tapes.
Yeah.
We done talked about sending nudes. You're a little late on the...
Fuck it, let's jump in it. How much is your sex tape going for? Because you're pretty cute. I'd buy it.
I'd buy your sex tape.
But would you make one with me?
Oh.
I have...
See?
She's in a long distance.
Oh, it gets tricky.
No, I'm in an open relationship, but we were just discussing, because I work in corporate America, I'd lose my job, so I'd have to...
Like, it'd have to be a lot of money.
I'd have to turn into a star tender.
You turned down $250?
She's taking it.
I'm turning down $250. I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that. Shut the fuck up. We're gonna have to get your mic turned on too when he gets in here. Can you turn on his mic? I think that one's turned off. So, Marcus, do you want to go ahead and I guess let our listeners know what you do? Because we're gonna talk about your ass a little bit more.
I want to do whatever y'all trying to do. That's what I came for.
Look at your voice. You're going to get panties wet just listening to you.
I really totally get it. Because you know what? There's a lot of niggas that I let fuck me over and they looked like you.
Damn. I probably fuck you over too. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Shit. You did a lot of fucking over. We gonna talk about that goddamn shit.
Yeah, I ain't shit neither.
So what we like to do when we have guests on, we normally like to start with an icebreaker. We're gonna play. Yep, you're good. We hear you. We're gonna play a Have You Ever.
Okay.
Okay, just a little bit.
Yeah.
So the first question I have, and you can think of
I hope
any
y'all don't
questions
think I'm boring or something like that. If I don't,
just a little. I mean, you probably boring to us because we a little lit and nasty.
All right, well, let's see.
Let's see. You made TV. You should be all right.
So we're gonna start off PG. Have you ever been caught in the act?
Yes.
You have.
Yes.
By her boyfriend or your mom?
Mom's.
Wait, were you living with your mom?
Nah.
Okay.
What?
Wait, how did you get caught by your mom if you weren't living with her?
So, can my mom be visiting me by any chance?
Okay.
I just assumed you were a kid at this time.
Nah.
You were grown and this happened?
Yeah, I was on some slick shit. Mom was looking for something middle of the day.
Did she know the girl?
Yeah.
Did you? So she knew her?
I mean, did I watch Love&HipHop?
I do. So don't worry, I got a question.
So you know my last situation now.
We finna get that?
All right.
Oh,
So
because we got some real questions, honey. We got some real shit.
All right.
Do you have a have you ever for him?
Yeah.
Because I know we always
Our
ask.
favorite one.
No,
Your
we're gonna ask.
co-host didn't do homework then.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, though. I don't think you really need to do homework.
We could do some classwork if you're interested.
Look,
Jesus Christ.
shit.
I'm gonna tell you this right now. I knew he was gonna walk in shooting at her.
Oh,
What?
I'm sure.
great.
I'm sure.
I know his style.
Stop, because I haven't had sex in 2 months. It's fucking me up. So.
So our favorite go-to question is, have you ever?
No. I don't know what you think. I know mine.
Okay, go ahead and ask yours.
All right. Would you rather eat ass or lick toes?
Look, we done went from have you ever to
Jeez,
this
I
or that.
mean, that's kind of. I mean, I like both.
Oh, you lick ass and eat toes and
Yes.
suck toes?
Yeah. With pleasure.
But which one's your, like, if you had to pick?
I probably go to the ass before I go to the feet.
That's
said
what we
that
say.
too.
We say that all the time.
Now, do you, which on you do you prefer?
I don't necessarily prefer either.
Okay, that's
I like
fine.
my feet rubbed. I don't necessarily like my toes sucking my ass. That's like a no-fly zone.
Oh, you're a no-fly zone. Huh? You're no fun.
I'm actually not even interested in my ass being grabbed. You know, but I
Okay.
get it.
Even when you're on top?
I'm not interested in that. It actually completely distract me.
And you go soft?
I mean,
You know what? The feet distract me. When someone starts touching my feet and
I
talking
told you,
about them.
I'll kick a nigga in the face. I don't want my motherfucking toes sucked. None of that.
That's a whole lot of titties in this room.
We
damn.
covered.
Man, you got the
I
most.
think- No,
Well, she
bro.
hasn't
These
really
are
stood up
covered
yet.
on.
That's a
Listen,
lot.
you're
These are
you're
covered
making
on.
a horrible decision right
You
now.
know?
Nah, I'm all for it.
That's all right, we
I'm
done
all
them
for
all.
it. You already know how we rock it. Hey, yo, when I was in grade school, we had this group called Penn State and stuff for pussy eating nasty niggas sucking titties, ass, toes, and everything.
Wait, y'all had Penn State. Say that one more time. Slow down.
It's the Penn State and it's still for pussy eating nasty niggas sucking titties, ass, toes, everything.
That's pretty fucking nasty. Our other guest was downstairs, sorry.
Yeah.
You was a part of that.
Actually, you know what's crazy? When I actually got like joined our little crew, I actually was a virgin still. I was flexing, but then but soon after,
When did you lose your virginity?
I was actually late. I was 18.
Oh wow. What about
Yeah.
you, Vane?
7.
I'm from New York.
I was about to say.
I'm from New York. I was 12 years old.
Lost it to an older chick?
No, she was my age.
Is that normal for guys to lose their virginity early? I don't know.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's no normal. My situation was a little different though.
Okay. So I guess we are gonna go ahead and get into the horrible decision for this week.
I'm trying to get into something.
Here you go. You bad news. I can
You know
tell.
what? I want to go off track for a second because I just feel like you got a whole story.
Okay.
So,
Wait,
just-
who?
let me just go with this. We have an outline, and I'm going off track, so
She
she
going
mad.
so off
but I
track,
just really
I'm so
want to
upset.
know because you sound nasty. So horrible decisions to us, like I accidentally peed in a dude's bed, she pissed in a nigga's mouth, whatever, crazy ass stories, right? Would you eat the bitch's pussy in a strip club? Crazy
yeah.
shit. We
You
talk
ate
about that.
pussy in the strip club
I ate 2 bitches pussy and tootsies.
the same night.
Tootsies will do that to you.
Yeah.
And there was probably more semen on the floor. All right, you know what? Let me take my judgment out. But
Please.
it's stories that could either be embarrassing or really sexy or nasty, whatever. What is like the one that's coming to your head right now? What's your biggest horrible decision?
Good question.
Maybe a day you fucked 3 different people and they never knew, or like a crazy orgy, or anything you could think of.
I mean, sheesh.
Right, you threw it at him.
I mean, look at the.
She ain't throw it at me how I thought she would throw it at me though. Let me see. I don't recall.
Are you not nasty?
I don't really make mistakes.
Have you had a threesome?
No, not a mistake, but like a sexy moment.
Just a
that comes
sexy
to-
moment that comes to mind.
Like one of your best sex stories, one of your craziest sex stories.
You know, I wasn't prepared for that. Can we come back to that?
Listen,
Yeah.
no, listen, what we're
can we come
gonna
back
do.
to that?
I'm gonna tell mine and while he thinks of one.
Okay, well,
Okay, I got
we'll
a good
take
one.
yours too.
All right.
It
I
was
got
on the
it.
tape? Okay.
Nah, there is no tape. Tape never happened. That's not real.
So what's your nastiest?
It's not. It's just a great. It's a fun moment to relive as far as just the situation. You know, it was a chick. It was an older chick I was trying to get for a while, and she was, you're too young in me. She was doing that, playing that game with me for a while.
What's older?
Well, at the time I was about 22 and she was about 35. So
Okay,
when I was
okay.
22,
That's you.
35 is
Don't do me.
She love young
yeah,
guys.
35 when you're 22 is like
Yeah, it's a lot.
No, that's
so. And she hit me one night. and she's late night.
Okay.
Well, I'm excited.
You knew what it was for.
Yeah, I got excited. It was around 2:00. You know, LA clubs close at 2. I was excited. You know, she's like, I'm drunk. I'm like, cool. Sent her my address, come to the crib. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She comes, you know, I clean up, light the candles. You know, older women, you know, you got to set it up, right?
Now I'm embarrassed. I do that shit.
I love
But you don't do it with younger guys.
Yeah,
I do it if I'm going to get
candles.
spanked, choked. I still like candles. I feel like you can't just...
Candles is a vibe.
Yeah.
Always.
It's a
If
vibe.
I come over, please have some candles.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So, I bring it to my room, obviously. So she gets down to her thong and get to the bed, and she does one of those like rollover type go to sleep ones. But I'm like,
Stick your ass up in
With the
there.
ass
but
right
me,
by
I'm
the
not
classic
like
move.
me. I'm
Got
not
it.
like me. I don't like to like be too
Aggressive?
thirsty or aggressive. So I kind of just like lay, got in bed, just kind of like.
That's very gentlemanly or very young. I
Yeah.
can't pick which one right now.
Me neither.
Well, it's like I don't like to be too. I don't like to grab the pussy.
What
I
made
like to,
what
I like
made
to-
this?
Thank you, Donald. Thank you for not wanting to grab
Yeah,
the
I don't
pussy.
want to grab it. I want it to be given to me. I like it to be given to me.
Okay.
So, I really just kind of like got in my boxes and just put my joint on her back to let her know I was around.
Oh, you
Yeah.
put it on her back. Okay.
To let her know I was around.
Let her know I was here.
And what made this better
Not
than
really
any
tripping.
other time?
Well, so we got into it. Obviously turned around, we got into it. So, me, I'm like, I had a small window, like,
When you said small, I was like,
No. I mean a small window to
Window.
like to get
Window.
to get
Okay.
to it. Like I was trying to capitalize before, whatever.
okay.
So I went straight to go eat the pussy. Like immediately went straight down, kissing on the, belly button, right, taking, right around
How do you do that? Okay.
the thighs. So,
All right.
so long story short, I'm giving a really good head, and I had 2 dresses on the side of my bed, and that's where the candles were. So she's squirming everywhere.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, she's squirming
You
everywhere.
feel like I know where this is going.
He poured the wax on her.
No, it's something,
Nah,
something
she's-
set on fire.
Yeah, she's,
It happened to me.
yeah, she's squirming everywhere in the bed. I actually look up. I look up because she's moving, so I'm trying to get control of it.
Oh my God.
And I noticed it, but I didn't think nothing of it because I was like, nah, that's not gonna happen.
Could you smell it? Is that what it was?
No, I literally watched because she was a black chick, so literally she must have had hairspray in it because it went
Oh no.
Shit.
like it shot up.
That's my greatest
Like it
fear.
shot up like this. I was like, oh, she was like, oh, and then
Wait. Did you guys finish?
No, it wasn't. It was like we laughed for a long time, and we the mood kind of got interrupted, and we kind of
It wouldn't have fucked me up.
You would keep fucking if your hair caught on fire?
I did.
Oh God, this is a Michael Jackson
yeah.
moment.
Well, long
Yeah.
story
What
short,
am I
Michael
gonna do?
Jackson.
Go home?
yeah, I went
she's
to
a
bed
demon.
horny that night.
I'm just
for sure.
saying,
I was
like,
about to say, I
look,
think
embarrassing
I would,
things are gonna happen during sex.
No, we
You know
laughed
what I'm
about
saying?
it. It was a we kept it between us. I'll never reveal her name and all that type of stuff. But like,
We weren't asking for it.
yeah, I'm just
Probably
saying.
107 now.
Yeah, it's just a great funny story to me that I laugh about.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. There's really nothing that can embarrass me. I've never farted
No.
during sex, so like that could be the worst.
well, I told you I was eating pussy and she farted on my face and kept going. So
See,
We talked
now,
about all
now,
that.
now, if that's the nasty that y'all talking about, I am no longer interested. Right? Because let me tell you something. I don't play none of them games. Like once I fuck with you, I'm with all the shit. However, I smell anything. Listen, shorty, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
well, that's the thing. It didn't really smell, so it was just like
that's my greatest
okay,
fear. That is
we're
like
just
my
gonna keep
great.
going.
I would never talk
Nah,
to
nah,
somebody.
you trying to say yourself right now, but you.
Well, no, we already talked about this on the show before.
No, ain't no way she farted and she didn't smell.
She did
farted.
not smell. We
So
were
like
having
when
a
you
foursome.
spread
She did
ass
not
cheeks,
smell.
you may not know, but like
I
or you
was-
may not even hear it. But there's time when like air, you pulling someone's ass, air is coming out.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like
And I'm not,
I don't have to save face, but she farted, and I was like, okay, we're just gonna keep going and doing this.
You're a
Like,
savage.
I'm not gonna lie, I can do it.
You're
what?
a terrorist.
That's fine.
You're
Because women,
That's
as
so
a
fine.
woman, listen, you know I'm a fucking uber feminist. I still couldn't do it.
That's fine.
You're like, I'm gonna still eat pussy.
I mean, it did smell, and she had a fat ass,
I
and it
don't
was
think
great.
what's the worst. I mean, there's really the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me during sex. Oh, I answered a FaceTime call on accident.
Ooh.
That doesn't count.
Yes, it does. And it's
Yeah?
a dude that you used to fuck. And
That's
you could hear
just
the
embarrassing.
noise, and I'm just like, I am so sorry, Brian, but this was Jason, and I gotta go. That was bad.
So I have a question for you because I read an article and it said that you're not an actor. So apparently everything that happened on Love and Hip Hop was that real. Because that's what I want to get into, because that's our horrible decision for this show, and I want to talk about...
Yeah, that might have been a horrible decision.
No, it was. So I want to discuss, from a male point of view, you were going through a divorce. You weren't, I guess you were dating while you were separated. What did you tell these women? Clearly you weren't upfront with them. What goes through a man's mind if he's still married and chooses to go out and date women? Why is that something that isn't disclosed?
Well, I would see that wasn't the case in my scenario.
Okay, so explain.
Well,
I'm trying not to roll my eyes.
Well, no, listen,
Right.
listen. You move your hand, you uncover your face, and we're gonna work.
Okay.
We're gonna get through this
Let's
together.
hear this.
All right. So look.
Yeah.
So the paralegal who was helping me with my divorce, she
Right.
obviously knew I was married.
Clearly she did, right?
Right. Okay. And then Brooke knew I was married. Also, here's the thing. So when I first shot at Brooke, we was all like, it was all systems go. We was rolling. Then about 2 weeks in, I'm like, yeah, well, like, you know, I still got paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We've been separated 2 years, but I still got paperwork. She put the wall up. Boom. So over the next couple of months, I'm trying to get through the wall. You know, no pun intended, or maybe pun intended.
Right.
Trying to just get through it. You know what I mean? And I'm working my way through. And then I told her that the divorce was finalized, and I thought it was.
You thought it was,
look,
even though you had someone legally on your side helping you. How did you not know if it was or if it wasn't?
So that's not. So originally, so what happened was my daughter's mom filed on me.
Okay.
She filed on me. She served me, and then she filed on me. Then I found out the paperwork wasn't filed. I've never been through a divorce before. Have you?
No.
What about you?
No.
So-
you
so-
I know we haven't. We haven't.
No,
We haven't.
what I'm saying is it like it get, you know,
Understood.
rookie mistake. I didn't know what to look for. I didn't know like what I should have, like she said, like my daughter mine said, okay, you know, by this date, if you don't respond, okay, it'll be done.
Okay.
I was like, all right, it's a wrap.
Okay.
I ain't respond, you know what I'm saying? You take that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go on about my business, we'll be all right. So
I
then
think
I
it's an
found
annulment. That's what you're talking about.
So then here's where I was wrong, because I found out that it wasn't done, and I didn't tell her that it wasn't finalized.
Okay. Now, aside from that, both of these women felt like they were your girlfriends. What were you as a man doing to make both of them feel like
Now, see,
they
my
were
issue
your
isn't the married part, because I sincerely believe that separated is separated. When feelings are detached, they're detached. But dating two women at the same time, I'm not telling them.
Yeah,
And then they
Because
met
see,
up
I have non-monogamous relationships,
You don't watch
three-way
Love&Hip
relationships.
Hop.
I don't.
No.
But I'm
Yeah.
asking, like, how did that part go?
Oh, it was terrible. They fucking had a
No.
meetup.
With you.
No, that didn't.
That shit was
didn't,
fucking trash.
I'm not
I was
asking
rolling
anything
my eyes
regarding the
whole
show.
time.
When you realize you started liking two different women, then what do you do from there?
That wasn't what happened, and that's why I say you're not watching the show.
All right, fine.
So
It's okay. We can work through it. You know
what
I'm saying?
happened? Because
Okay.
both of these women were out publicly claiming you to their friends.
So let me tell you something. This stuff that didn't make the TV. There was girls that DM Brooke. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
why you did it with my nigga? Listen, bitch, I don't fuck with you, and you know that. You know that for sure. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Now, Brooke, I was very serious about that, and I wanted that. You know, but Jay, that was more. Now I'm guilty for leading her on. You know what I'm saying? And to believe that there was a possibility that we could take this somewhere. But I was just trying to. You know what I'm saying?
How'd you do that? Like, what do you think
I was
that
really
you-
trying to finesse my way around these legal fees.
But what do you think you're guilty for? What'd you do specifically that made her feel that way, you think? Because a lot of women...
She made it clear that she was interested in the possibility of us dealing. Mm-hmm. Okay, after my divorce was final, after the divorce was final, she wants to. She was very clear that she wanted to be more. I didn't shut that down, even though I didn't tell. See, this is what
Jesus
no,
Christ. Is this my life?
no, look. This is what niggas feel
Right,
comfortable. I'm trying to give you some real game right here.
I want to know this
A
gray
nigga
area.
I felt comfortable like, shit. I didn't say yeah. I didn't say we can move
The
forward.
situationship.
But I didn't say.
This is that gray area. We just.
I ain't say.
So you, but see, that's the difference. So you didn't even play the bullshit game. Like, yeah, sure.
But this
you never said like, yeah. I'm ready.
What I did tell her was, you know, her and I, we never. I always.
Yeah,
It's
niggas
tricky.
Look,
no,
just
look,
like a nigga. Don't
no,
know what
look,
the fuck to say.
I'm just trying to make my friend. No, because I'm not one of them. I'm very real. So like, I started talking to her. I used to talk to her back in like 2010.
Okay.
You feel me? So over the years, it's like, you know, it wasn't really space and opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like early on, it was like I always, like, before I married my daughter mom, I was always with my daughter mom.
Right.
And so we just, the space wasn't there. And so it's like, and so when she was like, yo, we never had the opportunity to, you know, to see what we could be, I'm like, yeah, we didn't.
Were these pillow talk conversations, or were they like real, like we're having dinner, like talking face to face, or were these just things?
It was at Starbucks.
Okay.
I don't think it wasn't dinner.
So were you sending her clearly both of them, like I said, was claiming you to their friends. Were both of them getting the good morning text? Were both of them getting the good night text? Were both of them being laid up with you? Like, that's when females think that they're in a relationship and the guy may think they're not.
No laying up, baby.
No laying up.
It's one that, listen, the one that you see on TV with me that I'm trying to get, Brooke, that's the one that I put all my energy into.
Right. And that's no longer. What is your situation with her now? Because I saw you post the Instagram picture of y'all on the flight, but she's also been pretty much booed up with Booby.
That's what you saw her booed up?
Ooh. No, on the show, she's definitely been booed up with Booby. Absolutely.
I was just checking. I was trying to.
Oh, no, I
am so in love with that reaction.
Mandii, she watches.
You sharp.
No, so, and Booby's a good friend of mine. So we've talked a lot about just the show in general. That's why I was asking you, like, what's real, what's not.
Yeah.
And so I saw you post the picture of you and her on your way, I assume, here to New York for the reunion show. Yeah. And so where are y'all at now?
Well, listen, first of all, let me tell you something. You ever been to Vegas?
Absolutely. Of course.
I advise you always bet on black.
What does that mean?
Marcus Black.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't take no L's. I don't care what it look like. I always win at the end. I'm always in the front. Did y'all?
Weezy is not here for these.
And I'm a fucking gambling ass bitch, and I couldn't pick that up.
I'm just saying, like, did y'all actually?
Y'all didn't get that one.
I didn't hear you say bet on black. I didn't hear you say bet.
Bet on
shop.
Did I
good about it.
Did I hear bet on black?
Honey, I guess you're a rapper. We had to come out with a line.
No, but you gotta understand, if y'all watching the show, I was flat out wrong. Cool?
Absolutely.
Right, so
I'm glad
wrong.
you admit that.
So she went out of her way. She told him, listen, I want to make him jealous. He said, cool, I'm your man. You were a pawn to piss me off, and I got pissed the fuck off.
Yeah.
I was hot. I was embarrassed by that.
I was embarrassed that you allowed both of them to argue in front of you, and you just sat there and didn't say shit.
No. They didn't argue in front of me.
When she brought Jade in, I guess, and why as a man did you not only that, for someone who was running your legal fees, why did you not feel the need to be respectful to her as even someone who's doing your business?
Can I help out with this?
Yeah, like I watched that scene and got annoyed.
Listen, when your girl and the person you really love comes in the room and takes over, you don't choose nobody's side. You stay out the way.
I haven't seen it, but I'm gonna give you that one.
Because you gotta deal with that.
Because see, this is the thing. As much as hurting women is hurting women, if you're really being truthful and saying that she kind of knew it wasn't shit, why am I gonna stick up for you now when I want this person?
Yo,
I don't know. Here's
the play. It's really simple. Okay, if you and I are dealing, right? Okay, so you and I, we dealing right now. I don't know what you all in your phone.
Because we have questions outlined. Yeah, I know you are.
I just wanted your attention. I think you're pretty.
Oh, I got your attention.
All right, so listen.
You got mine.
So if you and I are, even if it's a flirtatious situation, let's say we dealing. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But you know what this is over here. And even if you act like you didn't know, I was very clear to you about what this is. Okay? So at the point where you actually run into her, because you actually been out here telling people, that's where you made your mistake, by telling people that you were my girl.
Right.
That's where you screwed yourself, because I can't even have your back now, because you got the nerve to sit here and look Brooke in her face, and you know that's where my focus at.
Right.
And tell her you're my girl, and we never ever had that conversation.
But you also said you knew that
I knew
she wanted more, and
so,
you left it gray area. Like there could be something.
But she is out here putting claim tickets on bags that ain't hers.
Listen, I think a lot of females do that.
That's why she got parked.
Gotta stop.
So why, if you know that you're leading a woman on, why does that not stop? Is it the pussy? Is it like you enjoy the feelings? Like
y'all women lead men on every day.
Every fucking day.
That's not the question.
It's part of the mating game.
Yeah. So
Vane, thank you for the interview. But we got a lot of female listeners that want to know why men do this.
Yeah,
and this is a genuine question.
Because
why do men
what's the
lead?
point?
What's the point of leading a woman on?
You just don't want anybody else to fuck her?
I just told you my point.
No.
Your point. Like this is in general. This is.
I was finessing around these legal fees.
No.
Okay.
Not
That's
this.
it.
Okay, so you had, but aside from that situation,
And I
with
later
dating,
I personally don't do that.
you don't lead women on.
Nah, girls lead niggas on. Like if a nigga's dealing with a girl, he want that. We don't lead, like niggas don't typically lead girls on. Girls lead niggas on every day. And I don't even feel like it makes sense that females have questions about why do y'all lead people on.
I'm a little confused. So you're saying men are getting let on and heartbroken that bitches ain't wifing them?
Right.
I don't know what you just said.
You just said women are leading men on.
It happens. You don't believe that happens?
Far more than men lead women on.
Far more than men lead
Weezy, get him.
women
Get him,
on.
Weezy.
Far.
So you mean to tell me that in everyday situations that men are the ones out here running behind women, acting crazy? I mean, you are like the forefront right now in Love&HipHop for letting two women let this happen to. Have we ever seen two men on Love&HipHop fight? Or is it generally social?
We see niggas fight on Love&HipHop all the time.
Right, but over women?
Especially New York.
Over women.
Okay, let's
what
get
I'm
with
saying
that.
is
social
one-
norms. When we're watching TV, reality TV, are we watching two men fight over women? They're like playing.
Oh, hold on, listen. First of all, if shout out to Lil Boo Boo because the nigga actually handled himself very well, because I'm a solid nigga. I'm not never finna go there with no nigga about no female, because that's what y'all do. Y'all choose, and he felt the same way. You feel me? So, but if we was anything less than solid niggas regarding this situation, you would have saw us fight, and Brooke led him the fuck on, and y'all saw it. You saw it.
No, she did lead him
She
on.
sent him way off.
You are saying the majority of women and leading men on to what? Thinking what? That they're not fucking another nigga?
I think your opinion is invalid, being that you don't watch the show and you didn't.
No, that's what we're speaking in general.
I'm talking about you're not witnessing him get someone else, a woman.
I'm not even talking about your personal situation. You both just said that women lead men on more than men lead women on.
I'm not gonna say more. I think it happens.
But you did.
You think it's the
I'm
same?
still saying more.
Okay.
You gotta understand. Look. So listen, a woman's number one need is security. That's number one for a female.
Would you agree with that?
A man's number one need is respect. I don't need. Listen, for my if by chance I have resources that I'm willing to give you, and all you gotta do is allow me to feel like I got a shot, most of y'all gonna do it. That's a fact. Because that's a fact.
What do you mean security?
So I'm talking about financial security. If you feel like it's a young nigga, listen, first of all, let me tell you something. Y'all side. Hold on.
Oh.
Y'all side. Y'all entertain all the ugly basketball players, rappers, and football players
we gotta scale back.
for a check.
Wait.
These are facts.
Let me tell you the show you came on.
Right.
So we wanted to make this show. We both work in corporate America.
Yeah, actually.
We wanted to make this
You
show.
look beautiful tonight, by the way.
Thank you.
I want to simmer on down real quick. I want to dial back. Can I?
We're gonna
But
dial back. real
I
quick.
want to tell you, we wanted to make the show to show that women are really out here making moves in their lives and doing things and can still be sexual free beings. So that might be why it's hard to believe that women are really out here that thirsty for niggas and playing a bunch of them. And you're basically saying that what these basketball players
That they're
ain't getting
doing
a
it
shot?
for a check. They're doing it for a check is what I just heard.
You agree to that. I know you do.
I don't agree that all women are out here
I'm not
fucking
gonna
these
say
guys
all
We're
for a
not
women.
saying
check.
all. We're not saying all.
Majority?
We're saying a lot.
A lot.
So y'all think they're ugly?
30% is a lot.
But
It
a
might not
lot
be-
of these guys are not ugly, and they could probably pull bitches without wearing jerseys.
Yo, this is
You're lying
nonsense.
now.
And I'm
You're
not just
lying.
talking.
I'm lying.
And I'm not just talking about ugly
I don't
niggas.
fuck ugly niggas.
Listen, I'm talking about there's complete cornballs that you would never speak to on the street. But because he has and when I say you, I'm talking. I'm not talking about
No,
y'all.
I get it.
I'm gonna give you this. I had a really, really, really cute dude come up to me in Soho House. Told you about him.
Mm-hmm.
And nice clothes. Looked like he had, let's just say, money. Now, as a woman with money, I'm not gonna lie to you and say that sometimes these things aren't attractive because
You
I
got
don't really.
money?
I do, and I don't really meet men that I feel like could be an equal.
She just went from a real 8 to a 12. Crazy.
But I thought to myself, right? I was going through his Instagram and looking through corny shit, and I'm like, why are you taking selfies? Like,
Yeah, I
damn,
hate
this
that
nigga must have had a quick come up, and like, he's whack. And I get what you're saying. I will give you that, because I think the only reason I even bothered was because he just cleaned up nice. I will give you that. I'm not saying I was looking after anything, but definitely there's some cornballs out there that's.
But there's flat out corny niggas that be winning because they got bags. Period. I see them every single day.
We live in LA. It's a little different.
No, that's the same thing here. The same thing in Miami. I lived in Atlanta. It's the same thing everywhere.
You got cornballs that
a lot of the time.
I'm from New York. It's guys are getting by off of.
Well, guys are finessing out here.
Yeah,
I know guys that
finessing.
have $700 Giuseppe shoes on and Gucci and are sleeping on their homeboy's couch.
Yeah.
So out here is a little different. I get that, but
and the reason that a lot of women, especially in Los Angeles, California. Well, I'm not putting this on LA. I'm gonna put this on Hollywood. In Hollywood, California. Okay. Mm-hmm. It get tricky because I often see women get bamboozled because you went for the nigga with the chain and you went for the nigga with the whip and you ain't know he pulled up in all his homie shit, his homie chain. He stayed on his homie couch.
Right.
And you ain't gave that nigga some pussy, and you didn't get him the pussy because he didn't have on the chain or whatever, but his bag is destroying his bag, and he just don't look like it, and you passed on him.
Let me ask you guys, from a man's perspective, you guys get on bitches who fuck with bum niggas? And now it's kind of, yes, because I know plenty of niggas who will sit here and talk about, you're dealing with a broke nigga, you taking care of this nigga, you're doing this. Even from a woman's perspective, to date a bum isn't great. So it's looked bad upon from other men that a female wants a nigga with a bag or a nigga who's financially stable.
Can I interject?
Go ahead.
Is
that a bad thing?
I don't judge women for making any life decision.
I think the
that
point
they
made
make.
is just you racing after like the blue check mark type of thing. Like, I think that's what you trying to say. It's these popular ass niggas that's always in the club and looking like they got shit popping off, and the girls is racing after that.
It's not even that deep. Like women, like the problem is y'all passing up on a lot of good men and not giving them a lot of chance because of y'all looking for a specific type of thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it tends to all be the same thing that every woman is looking for.
Y'all trying to get that number one. Y'all trying to get that number one need of security met.
But those are the females who don't have security themselves.
And I'm about to say this, but I will say this.
I think it's the broke female.
That's not true.
I think so.
That's not true.
But not only that, me and her.
No girl with money wants to be with a broke nigga.
Well, that's what we're saying. Absolutely.
And let me be clear. When I said a woman's number one need is security, I didn't. That's not limited to financial. That's physical security. That's emotional. That's spiritual. That's all. That's all encompassing.
Right. Like we look for man for like validation.
However, money is not left
important.
off. Money's not left off. That's
No, you're right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm sorry. I'm not dating a.
Because I ain't saying you no gold digger.
But you ain't messing with no
broke nigga. You ain't fucking with no broke nigga.
And I understand.
Look, dudes get us on us a lot.
I get it. I understand why I want security. That's a very major part of a relationship. It's being secure.
It's the number one reason for divorces.
I want to ask you something. I just thought about when you mentioned bum niggas. I feel like I meet a lot of beautiful women since I moved to New York that have. I mean, I don't have very expensive clothes because I like to put my money in my expensive ass rent or travel. Right. So like it's not really important for me to.
How much is your rent? May I ask?
$2,000 for a 300 square foot studio.
Yeah.
Sounds like
I'm in the Bronx.
But
so
I mean, this is the thing. You get a
bad.
roommate, you still gonna pay $4,000 for a nice 2-bedroom in a high rise, which I lived in, and so it was just like I wanted to live alone in a cool neighborhood. So, anyway, so my question is, women are out there with the expensive bags and clothes and the look, and I feel like sometimes when I'm in the club, I'm very plain Jane, and dudes aren't really going for me. Do you seek after those girls, or do you ever What's something you look at when you're checking for a chick, or when you see girls with expensive things? Do you immediately think, "Oh, she's a thot"? How does that work in your mind? Because sometimes I do.
I know because you're judgy as fuck.
I think as humans, and I don't think this is a gender thing. I think we're attracted to confidence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you got situations where a lot of times I don't even got to go too deep. Confidence is attractive.
Right.
I don't got to go too deep with that, right? Confidence is attractive. So
that's every time I fucked a bartender. That's how it happened.
yeah. So I look. Of course, you get past the eye test. If I'm not looking at you and I'm not stuck like this, then
right.
that we're gonna move on immediately. And then it's about what. After the eye test, it's the nose test. After I look at you, when I pull up on you, it got to be together. Like what you smell.
The smell, absolutely. Apparently, this is brought up every episode.
Every episode on here talks about girls being stained.
No,
every
we
fucking
talking about
time
the
we have a
club
guy.
also. Okay. And so,
okay.
Listen, I have 4 sisters. All right. I know firsthand that I'm not supposed to smell you. I got who. Listen. I don't care if you play.
Crazy.
And
Look, we date girls. I agree with them.
No, I get it,
and
for
there's
sure.
there's a difference between working out and smelling like sweat or smelling like you've been outside and stinking. There's
No,
a
you're right.
difference.
There's musk and fish. There
No,
it is.
for sure.
Yeah. and
Something's wrong there.
no,
Absolutely.
and you can smell like a long day, but being musty is different.
Yeah.
If you
Right.
got that's a different thing.
I
Yeah.
agree.
And you need to have your hygiene in order.
No,
so after
absolutely.
you pass the eye test and I pull up on you, got to pass the nose test. I got what you smelling like. You got to smell. And if you smell right, then it goes to the conversation of how you carry yourself.
No,
You know,
absolutely.
so I don't care what you got on. Half the time I don't know what the shit is anyway.
Right.
I don't know what the fuck you got on. Like I know your bag if it got a Chanel sign on it, but shit, your bust ass boyfriend might have got that downtown for $500. I don't know what's going
Now,
on.
do you date girls that are like? Are you noticing that like you're a rapper, you're on TV now? Like, are you dating these Instagram model girls? Are girls really shooting in your DMs? Do you date groupies? How is this going for you?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Shit don't fall in line the right way with Brooke like it was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Good luck for all them motherfuckers because I damn near don't trust near bitch.
No, I feel you.
Oh my
I feel
God.
you. So
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, I felt like this before, but let me tell you something. Like I'm not gonna like girls have been my whole life been like, okay, Marcus, you're attractive. He's a handsome guy. Now, oh, I'm so motherfucking sexy. It's crazy. You are so sexy. Oh my God.
How'd you walk? When you walked in, they went crazy, right?
chill,
I mean, like,
chill, bro.
I
Chill.
Let me just say, we do not do
Chill.
male guests.
Play the
No.
tape.
Yeah,
Play the
hey,
tape.
chill.
No.
We're gonna be able to listen to
I'm
this
in heat.
episode.
That's
That's
pretty
fine.
much what's going on with me.
Well, I think
All right.
I think what you
We're
said
both
was
kind of
I think
in a
you were just
drought.
I think she was just surprised and she was like, okay, I didn't know what he looked like. He's actually attractive. But I'm
Yeah,
talking about
I
it's
thought that
girls
was
that's
you.
acting like I'm talking about like whoa. I'm girls that from high school out of nowhere like acting like I got a different dick. I got the same dick, bitch. Like it's
And
it's
what
the
does
same.
that
Does
dick
it's
look
like, are you
like?
turned,
No, I'm
like,
just
have you fucked a groupie yet, though? Like, are you turned on by this a little bit? Because I'm sure it's flattering.
I mean, I fucked groupies before that, like, but I mean,
But, like, what's the most groupie? Like, what's the most fanatic shit that you fucked?
I haven't really seen that yet. I've got like a lot of the wildest like groupie stories I got is from like maybe like being on tour with like around the world game or some shit like that. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Because you know his level of bitches and my level of bitches aren't his level of groupies and mine aren't exactly comparable. But I got a lot of those. You know, them ones that
It's
ain't
starting.
necessarily make it up to the you know what I'm saying, to the other road.
Like,
you know
are they
what I'm saying?
fighting to get in VIP? Like, when you, like, hosting parties now and shit? Are they like,
Yeah, it get tricky. It get real. Like the DMs is crazy.
Oh,
You want to see?
God.
Yes.
Yes. Here we
I won't
go.
say the names. I just really am curious. This is what I want.
We can't say no name. But we just going.
What are they saying in your DMs?
You read it for yourself. Here we
Oh,
go.
fuck yeah, we are.
They
dude.
don't even know his name no more. They calling him handsome.
No, we're not reading Insta names.
Okay, so first off, it's a ton
gotta go
of
through the-
heart face emojis.
First one, 25 minutes ago.
You are fine as hell. Okay, heart face emoji, heart face emoji. Not gonna lie, I like the way you handle yourself on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and I've developed a small crush on you. LOL. And
my
your
God.
glasses are sick. Love all the way from London.
What kind of glasses are they? Fuck.
They not talking about these. I usually be having
Them
my
shit's Ray-Bans?
No, I usually be having my Cartiers on. Them cost 1700.
Oh, humble
I
plug
know
flex.
about Cartier.
No, because she called out Ray-Bans, so I wanted to be clear.
No, I meant the ones you have on now.
Playing with you.
Some girls introducing herself. It's just a lot of heart emojis.
I got the whole voice. I could do it.
Wow.
You cute.
Wow, you
You
in the
cute
group.
as fuck.
Oh my God.
Don't open that one.
I knew it was you with the game. Daddy, you are so fucking fun.
That get wild.
What's the name of the song yesterday's episode?
Hey, first and foremost, the single "Me" is out. Marcus Black is on iTunes,
It's on
Spotify,
iTunes right now.
everywhere. You
And that's
wanna
the one
be
we
at.
played.
It's which
Yeah.
I played already. It's
I don't
Yes.
see no
it's in the
hype.
club in LA right now going up. We about to really.
Oh, this
push it
bitch is
everywhere
coming.
else.
This is how niggas be coming at me when I go through a breakup. Everyone makes mistakes, but Brooke is reckless. Everything happens for a reason.
These bitches sending
I thought you had
whole-
the sexy
these
voice
bi-
ready.
These bitches are sending me whole books.
Dude, this is like, oh my
Shooting in
god.
shots.
Oh my God, my heart goes out to you as your relationship falls to shit. She got you out here looking stupid. I'm here if you want to talk.
It looked like the same shit Booby was doing to get on up in there.
That was so much fun. I need to have a famous friend.
So what we do for our show as well is we have home mail. So we have our listeners send us letters, and we have one today. And I kind of wanted to ask this on the show because I wanted to know if it's possible for it to happen with a man having sex. Okay. So, hey, Weezy and Mandii. So my boyfriend and I have been dating for a year, and everything is great. Sex, communication, dates, everything is great. However, In the past year, he's accidentally slipped his dick in my butthole 4 times. It has hurt me each time.
We've all been scarred.
And I am slowly getting scared of being intimate with him.
Ain't no accident.
That's what I was thinking, but
you don't think so?
No, there's
no motherfucking accident.
That's what I'm thinking. So wait. It has hurt me
Now
each
thinking
time.
back to all the accidents.
It has hurt me each time, and I am slowly getting scared of being intimate with him. I know he doesn't mean to do it because he is always like, I'm sorry when it happens.
Was this her man or a nigga she fucking?
Her man.
Oh, accidentally
for
slip your
4
finger
years.
in his ass very deeply with no lube. Don't spit on it.
But I think
That's my advice.
She said that she thinks he's getting too carried away during having sex. I'm scared I could get a cardiac arrest.
Stick your finger in his ass.
Hold on,
Stick your finger in his ass.
Can I finish the goddamn story? Goddamn it.
Go ahead. What do I do?
Seriously, guys, my butthole isn't conditioned for this, and my heart has stopped each time it happened because the pain is excruciating. Now, I know Mandii and a lot of girls love anal, but I don't, so what should I do?
So I feel like
Stick your finger in his ass and stop fucking him.
I feel like you wrote this one.
I swear I did.
Nah.
No, we get
Like-
mail. She said, call me Phoenix. Clearly her name is not, but I'm not going to say her full name.
No, we get
like-
some wild email, man.
We get wild emails, seriously.
I mean, first of all, that was no mistake. And I wanna
It was
clear
done
up.
purposely.
4 times. First of all, you can't act. First of all,
There's no mistake.
if she doesn't have, if she does not get anal regularly, you can't accidentally put your dick in the asshole.
That's what I thought.
In
I don't know. I've had
asshole.
someone fuck me hard, like, and then I could just like. I feel like I
But
could
to
tell.
happen 4 times?
No, 4 times a lot.
I think
You're
he. I
controlling.
think.
I'm
I
not
think
fucking dudes that ain't got control of their dicks, though.
I think he's trying to have anal
got full
sex,
control of
and
my
maybe
dick.
she's mentioned she doesn't want it, so he's trying to sneak it.
If that's flying, I've accidentally slipped my finger around and tried accidentally a lot of times.
Oh,
And,
okay.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I have a lot of crazy. You know that I have a lot
Right.
of disrespectful sex, a lot of dominating sex, and I am all about trust. And if I feel like somebody playing me, I
Well,
can't
that's
do
what
it
she
with
said. She's getting
You
to
said
the
you have
point
a lot
where
of disrespectful sex.
Yeah,
she
with
likes
people
to.
like-
She likes to be
spitting,
dominated.
choking. Is it spitting, choking,
All of this. She has a
slaps?
fucking collar. All of that shit.
that
got
we
a
consider
collar.
that vanilla. I mean,
So the stuff I said is not even.
No,
like-
that's vanilla shit.
I mean, they say that dominating people in their,
So you got,
work
like-
lives.
So
Or,
you like Wesley Pipes, Tim on your neck.
oh, it's Wesley Pipes,
You
Tim.
don't watch.
she
porno?
doesn't watch black
Come on, you
porn.
didn't grow up.
It's not that I don't watch black porn, but like,
Wesley Pipes, you would know.
If you grew
He is
up,
like
if
the.
you-
I watch him. I
Y'all
love
don't-
it.
y'all
I
don't
watch
fuck-
like
y'all don't
gay
fuck-
porn, dude. Like,
Yeah, he's not
Oh,
a
y'all
gay
don't-
porn. We
y'all
watch
don't
gay
fuck with
porn.
niggas.
you watch.
I do.
yeah,
She doesn't.
But I'm just saying, like,
No, she's.
She stopped. She
I
likes
like
white guys.
really kind of fucking gross porn
Oh,
that
you
niggas
like
ain't
white
about.
guys. I wish you'd tell me for that.
He first of all, I want
So I'm gonna tell you what happened to me.
I wanna,
I was dating a black man. The last black
No,
man I
carry
dated
on,
was
carry on,
married
carry
and
on,
played
guys.
me out,
Carry
and
on.
so I had to go to white boys.
I want to
Yeah.
let it. I want
It's hurt.
to let out a known fact within our crew. He only likes black women.
But what's
He's
crazy?
only attracted to black women, and that's
We black.
no. I'm stating this out there for the world to hear. Like I hear a lot of rappers don't like black women and stuff like that.
That is
Like,
a good thing to hear.
His thing is I actually look at him when we out and I'm like, she's pretty. He literally doesn't agree. And I'm like,
You know
looking at
what?
him
That
like,
makes me feel good to hear because there's so many times where I hate feeling insecure about my hair or niggas calling me ghetto or being like, oh, you gonna do this, this, and that.
But I want to be clear though. Okay. Everybody has a preference.
Absolutely.
Okay. So my preference as a black woman. That's not to say that I. Chill out, yo. Give me a second.
I'm glad you get to it.
I find other females attractive. I've seen like Heidi Klum's back in her day. That I feel like there's attractive females from every race. But I'm like you gotta be, if you're gonna be a white girl, you gotta be ice cold. You gotta be on some other shit with a mean talk game, and we gotta be able to relate on some other shit. It gotta be wild. But I love black girls. So if I'd have knew that you only date females and white guys. Chances are I wouldn't even came down to the show.
Well, goddamn.
Or I'd have just talked to you the whole time. Which is what I'm about to start doing
I'm
now.
not going.
Mandy
too late now.
Mandy
I will tell
likes
you what,
black
it's just
guys.
been a
Too
long
late now.
time,
I'm number 10
and
now.
Ever since Trump got elected, I keep finding my way back because I really am. I'm having a hard time having a talk. I have to sit niggas down, tell them who Emmett Till is, have them watch Shaka Zulu, and I'm exhausted. And I miss talking shit about white people with black men. It's hard. Do you know how fucking difficult it is? I'd be like, these niggas. They'd be like,
But-
well, how is that
So
not
you have
racist?
disrespectful sex with white guys?
Oh, super disrespectful. Like
I
she
have
brings
disres-
up.
I feel a way about that.
I'm gonna tell you
Why?
one thing.
I feel like
you
A
can't-
lot. No.
She ain't never had no good dick in her life.
That's a good thing. I've been getting fucked well. But I have great sex. It's just that with black men, I've noticed they don't have a lot of experience being doms because a lot of black women don't enjoy being submissive. Yeah. So it's kind of hard because the experience is a little more difficult.
Explains this picture.
He's looking at our cover art.
No,
what explains
this white ass banana dick?
Well, bananas aren't
curved
brown.
as fuck. That's why I got the face on like that.
Yeah, but no. It's
the illest curve on a banana that it could have. I like a little curve, but goddamn, I'm not
like
trying
the
to
blackberry curve.
I love blackberry curves.
That's crazy.
Anyway, enough about me. It wasn't my fucking interview.
Right. So basically
every week.
What?
Your week, yeah. Every week is your interview. Every show is your interview as well.
Trust me, they've had enough of my pussy and my choking, spanking sex and my leash
new
and
anal
belts.
ventures.
But
and
we haven't heard that. We want.
Well, y'all need to motherfucking listen to the show then. That's what y'all talking about. Us watching Love and Hip Hop.
I watch Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
You listen to an episode.
She'll watch Love and Hip Hop. You guys listen to a couple episodes, and we'll let you guys know the best ones to start at.
I'm not listening to this shit.
Look, now you bet. Y'all, he's so salty right now. You don't like interracial dating?
You know it's crazy as a no, and no, that's not true.
I'm asking.
No, I'm fine with.
He's not a fan of interracial dating.
Okay.
That's not. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm not against it.
Okay.
By any means, I want to be clear about that. I'm not against. Okay. I'm not against
he's
anybody.
He's pro-black. He's not anti-white though.
I'm not anti-white.
Technically, we're biracial, so I think we can go either way.
First of all, you'd be hard pressed to find an African American that's not mixed with something. Okay.
Okay.
But I don't have a problem with somebody dating somebody else. But when your preference is somebody else, other than ourselves, I didn't
tell you my preference was white men. I've been dating a white man.
It'll be hard pressed for me to know that, like, if I started dealing with you and I know how you like it in bed and I was doing that things with you, and to hear stories of like, were you with your white boyfriend doing this?
All right, let's scale that back. I make my own decisions on who I want to give it closer to and who I want to let treat me like shit.
I'm not gonna
no matter what color they are.
No, you're not. I'm talking about the rough sex. I'm talking about the rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's really unfair to say that if black women want to have rough sex, they can't let white men do it.
No, I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying it's a mental thing.
Men don't do things to me that I don't want them to do, and that's just something I just want to teach a little bit of. Maybe even our listeners about BDSM.
I'm not gonna take my compliments back from her. She's pretty and I think she's cool. I'm extremely uncomfortable with it.
Women that choose submissive sex aren't choosing to give up their power. You only do what I ask you to do. My rules are stated before and after sex. I bring out all the whips, chains, toys that I want. Men are not just inflicting pain on me because they felt like it today. I told you I wanted to be hit with a belt or slapped or spit on.
It's just a bad imagery in your head to remember slavery and just getting you pictures.
But that's the thing, though. Like,
with whips and chains.
A lot of our kinks are going to be gross.
Yeah.
No.
Like, I can't always reflect everything back to that. Don't get me wrong. Listen, y'all might not know me, but I'm the least bitch out here to not be fighting for us. But the things that I choose to do in bed don't reflect on personal life, on what I want to do with black women.
I agree. I just said if I was dealing with you, and I personally were doing things to you, and I had to have a flashback. If I had to have a flashback in my mind.
Marcus is pissed.
What the fuck just happened?
Cause you gotta realize it's black queens to him. Like, he's like a black queen, my black queen guy.
And you know what though? This happens to us all the time.
Spit on and beat. Like, I can't even. Like,
by white guys.
You know what though? This happens to us every day. People judge what the fuck we do every day.
No.
But that's how you talking to me though. You getting spit on and
I like this.
Listen, I choose to come here on this platform and say what I do because I'm confident in what I do and I like it. If me and you had sex tonight, you wouldn't be spitting on me. I put my trust in the people that I choose to do this with. Women have the choice for this, and that's why I do this podcast and decide to sell.
But just to clear it up, we're not judging you on what you're doing.
Really? You just said I don't. See, let me scale this back.
What you're doing.
You don't know what judgment is then. If you say, if I was dealing with you and I found out you was doing this, I'd feel some type of way. I'd look at you some type of way.
You're taking that the wrong way. I said me playing that back in my mind.
Right. But that's
it's like when you care for when you like somebody.
He's not speaking for me.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. When you like somebody,
I'm definitely
certain things like you know what I'm saying? Like it's like
And I feel like that's the biggest bowl of nonsense that, like, first of all, when a human walks into a room and sees somebody, when we hear something, we judge. Everybody judges.
Right.
Like everybody. When I walked in the room, I'm like, oh, okay, that's what it. And when y'all say, every time y'all say something, it triggers a reaction in my mind where I'm thinking, where I come to a conclusion.
Right.
That's
Okay.
what we do as human beings.
This is a great conversation. I know we have to go, but it's exactly what I mean when I say that I have first dates, that I don't disclose my podcast. I don't talk about my personal life, because then it takes it from, wow, you're this girl who does this and you're an executive and you do what? And you work at tech, to like, oh, you talk about dick?
Yeah.
And so that's when women get judged, See,
I 100% you talking about dick.
Yeah.
Huh?
And you still should keep your job and do everything.
I judge.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that
For me, look
at your demeanor even. That's what happens
It's completely
to
changed.
everybody when they hear these things.
Yeah, he still likes you. That didn't change.
Oh, my God.
I doubt that.
Well, we are going to have to wrap up
But
this episode soon. So
I'm working on it.
Oh, you're working on getting better.
Oh, boy,
No,
here we go.
I don't want to
Listen, judgment-free zone. We have no problem with your kinks and quirks are doing at all. Period. We exercise some of them sometimes. Like
Some of them sometimes.
Trust me.
Well, I'm glad you shared yours with
it.
ours. We really
I
appreciated
think
it.
both y'all super dope, and I had a good time. And had
I'm
fun
so
with y'all.
Thank you. I'm so glad you came on, even though you was on CP time. But I appreciate you coming. And what can our listeners be expecting from you, and where can they find you?
Oh man! Well, first of all, make sure y'all go to my Instagram. You can find me on IG Marcus Black for all inquiries, all questions.
And of course, he uses his A's, his V's. It's fucking distracting.
But you can also type in just Marcus Black regular.
There you go.
And it'll pull me right up. Marcus Mondays every Monday night. You already know what.
What's that do?
What's Marcus Mondays?
That's when Love&HipHop come on.
Okay.
Also, I got a lot of new music coming out. You can go to iTunes. You can go to all music platforms and find my music, Marcus Black. I got projects coming out, and we wrapping everything up, man.
Fridays.
Yeah, Black Fridays. You know,
We get a discount?
No black. You get a discount on something.
Lord.
On the Blackberry.
You get half off.
Yeah, 50%.
Well, we're going to definitely post your description of your Instagram and all that stuff on iTunes within our description, so you guys can find Marcus. And he's really hot in person, so there you go.
And you guys can always catch us on our Instagram at horrible underscore decisions. Jesus Christ, I've said that so much today.
They can't spell it either.
I know, and you can always catch me on Instagram and Twitter at Full Court Pumps. And where can they find your ass at?
Not on LinkedIn, so stop fucking writing me. Bye.
Thank you guys. This has been another episode of Horrible Decisions. Bye.